bought a Jeep. So why would I buy a Jeep? Well, I've always kind of been intrigued by them, and I did get to wheel one with Casey over in Sand Hollow in the USA. It was the NextJ, and I was quite impressed with how well it went off-road. And look, a few mates have got them and they said, oh Matt, you've got to get a Jeep. Now, they all thought that I should get something a bit more than this. So why would I get like a very basic SUV type four-wheel drive? Well, it's this. Everything I have, like the 105, is twin locked, transfer case reduction gears, good suspension and all of that. The race car 35s, you know, twin locked suspension, rah, rah, rah. Even the F250 has got 35s and all of that, not that I wheel that hard. And the Bundira, which you've all seen, is twin locked and, you know, goes really, really well off-road. So everything I have is really, really capable off-road. And as you know, the content I make, I want it to help people to wheel well. And if I'm wheeling really tough tracks in really capable vehicles, then I'm not as, when you watch it, you may not be able to connect with the content as well as if I'm wheeling something that's a bit more stock. So the way I want to use this Jeep, at least initially, is in its stock form. It's got an old man Emu suspension in there, which is, the shocks are done and all of that, and the tyres are Maxxis, old Maxxis tyres, which are hard and all of that. I'm going to wheel it in that condition for a little bit anyway, and just to demonstrate the techniques that you can use to get a vehicle into amazing places and go along amazing tracks. So that's the initial reason we've purchased this Jeep. Down the track, who knows where we're going to end up. Is it going to end up on 35s and twin locked and all of the rest of it? I don't know. That's tomorrow's problem. Anyway, for now, I own a Jeep. All right, guys. Hey, look, if you're in the southeast Queensland area or you're coming through, make sure you come and have a stay at the Springs Fall Drive Park. Lucas has got plenty of this sort of stuff out here. If you want to beat on your truck and do stuff like this, go for it. Don't do this in a national park or in a state forest where they don't want you to do it, all right? But you come to a place like this, go to town. All right, Lucas, I bought a Jeep.
Well, what do you want to do with it, mate?
Well, something a bit hardcore.
Well, you've come to the right place.
What's this called?
Hardcore climb. I reckon we set the GU up and then you try and follow me in the Jeep. What do you reckon?
I don't reckon I got a chance, but you know what I'd like to do? I bought this vehicle because I want to show people what good spotting can do, what good driving techniques can do, or at least my best can do, and using some traction aids, using pack and rocks and whatever, what those skills can do. So I want to see if we can get a very, very stock Jeep up this climb without using the winch. Okay, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
I don't know if we've got a chance, but let's have a crack.
We'll give it a nudge.
Anyway, see if you can get up here. Do you think you've got a chance?
Oh, I don't know. See how the battle axe goes, mate.
Yeah, all right. Come on. I won't even bother spotting you.
Hey, just something for the record too.
Yeah.
You might not be able to pick this up on the camera, but this hill is very, very, very difficult. And for any stock sort of vehicle to try and even attempt this, they have to be mad.
Oh, we're full of the dad jokes here.
Let's get into it.
All right, come on, mate. Let's see what you can do. So this GU is very well built. It's got all the superior running gear under it, twin locked, crawler gears, and Lucas has driven this climb numerous times. So.
Oh no!
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh no, we're good. Oh, what hill?
So seriously, this is a big climb, and it's loose, scrabbly, and you've got sharp edges with low traction, like these sort of sharp points here. They don't provide a lot of traction to the tyres, and let alone the little things I'm running. And I'm open diff. So the key to driving this is going to be the right amount of momentum. That doesn't mean speed, that means just the right amount of flow, if you will. Not too much throttle. I don't want massive wheel speed, and trying to keep the vehicle as level as possible so that the wheels are on the ground as much as possible. There's a lot of things to balance there, Lucas.
Well, mate, there you go. This is our first phone a friend right here.
That's right. The set of treads, and I'm going to build a bridge and get over it.
That's it. He's done. He hasn't even got to the hard bit.
I'm bogged at the bottom of the hill.
Holy smokes.
She bounced.
Yeah. Just for prosperity, come forward at that.
Seems to make lots of those noises. I think it's normal for Jeep.
It's a Jeep thing.
I really don't know.
Well, that's what they say. It's a Jeep, you wouldn't understand.
I certainly don't.
Alright, give it a bop. It's a terrible noise.
It's awful.
It's a terrible noise. It's that big boulder again.
I reckon a Jeep owner's going to let us know one day that means that something's broke. All right, what are we going to try?
At potentially the peril of the side of your car, what if you actually put your wheel in that valley? Your passenger wheel straight in that valley?
I don't think I'll flex in at the start.
Yeah, well, that's like you'll probably have to climb that bank and then cut through into the valley.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, now. That's nothing.
What do you think of hugging this right side all the way?
I think it'll throw you in. You can try, but I think it'll just slide in all the time.
So that it? What I want you to do. Okay, just drive.
Give her a party bump. The tread board's about 30 metres that way.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, if I turn left hand down and follow that, just enough to get me into here, at least I'm not climbing this little pinch.
The biggest problem you're going to have is if you go too far that way, you drop off the edge of this one, yeah. or you hit that, like that knob there. Well, so, yeah. You know, so you sort of...
I am flexed out too.
Yeah.
Across those tyres.
Yep. The front's pretty reasonable though.
Yeah.
It's just the back end.
Yeah.
So the back end's probably, well, it's our biggest problem because all of the weight is weight shifted onto there. So if we can get drive on the back.
Yeah. This sort of wheeling, I know it's extreme, and a lot of you guys are never going to do this in your four drives. I get that. I love it. So does Lucas, because it's a puzzle, and you're trying to work out, how do I unlock this? And look, maybe we can't, but it's a lot of fun trying, and it's really good fun.
Sorry?
I'm chatting to the camera, Lucas. Not everything's about you, mate.
Yeah. Oh. I'll just do me stick insect impersonation, hide over here.
All right, we good to go?
Yeah.
So it's a momentum drive. Can you show me where the turn point?
So drive a wheel.
That's the rock.
Till probably here.
Right.
And then cut across here.
Cut across. Yeah, so I got to hit full lock at that point. Yeah, righto, that's going to be fun.
That's gonna stress them front CVs because you're gonna be.
Yeah, I'll be gentle on the power. All right, here goes.
But that was good. But the back wheel's still down. See?
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to go further down.
Yeah, we need to get that back over there.
Righto. Okay, we're learning.
That's the furthest you've made it.
That's pretty good.
The front wheel.
Take a photo.
I got spit flying out of me. I'm excited, Big Kev. The front wheel is at the top of the ridge. There's spit flying out of me and everything. Oh, what a mess. Clean yourself up, Lucas. This wheel here needs to go up about a 300 step and then you're home and hosed.
Yeah, right.
It's just getting the back end up.
So you've got to get it back up that step.
Well, the step's here, so by the time your back gets there, your front's going to be down and you'll have some bite, like pulling you up.
Okay. And the left side's dialed into
I'll just have
line. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
But
I'll be surprised if it pulls up there, but just try and crawl it, like it might pull them boards in. Oh, no way! It just spat that board out.
Dang!
Like, that was going, man.
That felt so spot on. Because the car's got such a low centre of gravity, it's really stable, eh?
It doesn't look like
Nah,
it's confident as.
yeah, it's totally planted. We're not rolling.
Go, you good thing. Oh.
It feels like it feels like all it needs is that bit.
It does, I swear it.
What if I back up and popped it?
Well, let me put the board where it needs to go, and you can give that a stab. So you'll have to hug that bank again.
Okay, what's my turn point?
Right here,
Okay.
up this ridge here.
Yeah, okay.
If you can try and run this ridge line.
Yeah, gotcha.
You were here last time.
Righto.
That's how confident I was. How confident I was, I just jumped down the road.
All right, you know what? I'm going to call it.
Do you want to try that other side?
Okay.
Passenger down. Yep.
We're starting to get to the point where I'm regularly going really hard on the vehicle, and so we'll try the, call it the chicken line, which is still hardcore. Like, it's still up there. That was all the V8s.
All, all the eights.
Out. I think I'm rear diffed out.
I don't know. Oh, no way. Right hand down, right hand.
Don't stand below me.
No, you'll be right. It'll be fine. Right hand down. Now see if you can go up. The back driver wheel has got to come up a hard passo. Go, you good thing, go! Oh yes!
I have no idea where the track is
Go,
now.
go! You're on line. I reckon a couple of tread boards.
Yep.
We'll go tread boards again.
Okay. We go popping from there.
Yep. Right. Do it again. Loose stuff off the top.
Yeah. So.
Keep
so,
going.
Yep.
Keep going. Hallelujah. Party
Go.
bump. Yes, God! Yes, yes! Oh, how good is that? Holy smokes! Now, I don't know if 8 seconds on a bull's hard, but I tell you what, getting mad up this hill in a Jeep, it's insane. I'm done. Oh, mate. Like a few things, like number one, it's at the top of the hill. So regardless, we've ticked the box.
Under its own power.
Yeah, and it's pretty well a stock vehicle. All-terrain tyres that are, you know, just legal.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like...
It's like the dozer came up hardcore climb.
That's just insane. But the stability of the car, because it's so low, like we're on ugly angles, and
That's
even
right.
when you were lifting wheels, and you're like, it's unloading a bit, driving under itself, but it still looked, and I'm sure it felt, very, very confident.
Yeah, and look, this is the point. Oftentimes people are like, off-road, you need the biggest, highest truck you can get.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go high if you don't go wide.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so sometimes the smaller trucks more capable. Like if I'd had twin lockers and a set of mud tyres, like Maxxis mud tyres, I reckon I would have walked up there.
Well, mate, to be honest, I reckon if you had a set of lockers and you had the same size tyre, you would still get this hill. Like without the lockers, open diffs, like you could see it was struggling.
Yeah.
Like even with those tyres, if you chucked a set of ARB lockers in there, 100% you would, and you would do less track damage.
Yes.
Less vehicle damage.
Yes.
You know, like.
Mate, thanks for the fun.
All good.
That was a good way to spend the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, if you're in the southeast Queensland area or you're coming through, make sure you come and have a stay at the Springs Fall Drive Park. Lucas has got plenty of this sort of stuff out here. If you want to beat on your truck and do stuff like this, go for it. Don't do this in a national park or in a state forest where they don't want you to do it, all right? But you come to a place like this, go to town. Go to town. All right, guys, I'm Mad Matt. Stay safe on the trails.